Hello, my people. The last time I had to give a caution. I sent a caution to everybody to pay attention. Okay? Get mad if you want to get mad. Get angry if you want to get angry. Okay? But while you are licking those wounds after the election, okay? Pay attention. Okay? Pay attention. Because Jagaba is riding on a fast horse. The fast horse is achieving so many things on a very fast pace. In fact, there are so many moving pieces that you have to pay attention. The reason why I ask you to pay attention is this. If you do not pay attention, Mr. Jagaba, the Asiwaju, the Tinubu himself, will leave you behind, oh. In the new Nigeria, trust me, you don't want to be left behind. Do you know that today, as I was just sitting down here, about 1 hour ago, 1 hour ago, the unify of currency, the dollar currency, has just been announced by the CBN. This is one of the things he said during his inauguration. Now, the dollar rate has been unified, announced today by the CBN. You know what that means? You know what it means? I will explain to you in let me see, in a carpenter language. I will explain to you in a layman language, okay? Because me, I'm a carpenter myself, so I have to make sure that I understand what it means to unify the dollar. Okay, this is what it means. You know how when you go to bank, your people in abroad, in America and UK, they send you money, and when you now go to bank, before you can get dollar out of the bank, it's not possible. They will tell you, there's no dollar. And then you will say, okay, change it to naira. They say, there's no naira because the new currency note is not available. Okay. They will now call, you are hearing me now, a whole bank will call Aboki. Aboki will now come to bank to come and exchange dollar for you. That is the terrible place we find ourselves in Nigeria. Aboki is now your regular banker. So when you go to bank to do forex, Aboki is waiting there for you to do the forex for you. So the CBN rate is 450. Maybe they say 450 or 460. But the black market rate is about 760. You see the difference? That is completely destabilizing the system. Okay? Yes, some of the Aboki are benefiting from it and making money from it. And some of you, when your people send you money from abroad, you go to Aboki and go and change it for 700 and something, and you think the money is so plenty. But at the end of the day, what is going to eat up the money is going to eat up the money. But unify the currency now. When the CBI announced unifying the dollar, what that means is that the rate will now be determined by the market. It means people who are using dollar are the ones who will now be determining the price or the rate. Okay? Now, the general rate may not necessarily be that of the CBN, which is 460. By the time they unify it and everybody is now agreeing to the same price here and there, okay? Aboki, Bureau de Change, Bank, and all the international traders, when they now agree to the same price, probably it may fall around maybe 500 and 550, but at least one good thing about a unified dollar price is this. Investors now know what they want to do and how they can achieve it without the panicking of what is the dollar rate? What is it going to be? Is it 700 naira? Is it 500 naira? Is it 450? They won't panic. Okay, there will not be a panic in the market. The market will settle. Okay, and it will flow. See, this is what the civilized world are enjoying. Okay, when you want to trade in America, you don't have to worry that there is if we have Aboki in Nigeria, what do we have in America? I don't know, but I know definitely there will be some people that equivalent Aboki business in America. So the American Aboki business cannot inflate the dollar price. So it will be the same thing, okay, as it is in the official rate. So that may not be a good news for you for the moment because you are expecting money from people abroad and you want to change it from Aboki. But at the long run, Nigeria business will begin to stable. Okay? We begin to land in a flat, balanced manner. And everybody can now have confidence in what they are doing without the panicking that the dollar can change and skyrocket because of the influence of the Aboki. Emefiele has ruined the whole system. Patapata. Emefiele has ruined the whole system. Patapata. New Nigeria, I said. New Nigeria. Obedient. Maybe it's time you need to join this wagon. Now, I think the guy is really doing the business. So this is what we intend him to do. And I'm not sure Obi or Atiku will be able to achieve this. Trust me. Ẹ má tanra yín jẹ. Ẹ má tanra yín jẹ. Àwọn boys wọ̀nyẹn, they are full of sugar-coated mouth. Wọ́n lè sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́nu wọ́n dùn. But they can't really do anything. Trust me. Àti gbọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ sẹ́yìn. Akàn máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu wọn máa dùn. Á dàbí pé wọ́n lè sòkè dílẹ̀. Bọ̀ irọ́ ni gbogbo ẹ̀. Irọ́ la bá ń bẹ̀. Bàbá Jàgàbá àtẹ ló ti fẹ́ wó lulẹ̀ tó ń gbọ̀n lápá. Tẹ́ ní kò wà heavy. Òun ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn o. Na him dey do the work now. Na him dey do the work you've been crying that you need the president to do. He's been doing it. Your old man that you say he's been shaking. He's doing the work now. Ó pe wèrè ní. Ó fapá ìwúrẹ́ jìyàn. Ó pe wèrè ní o. Ó fi já àgùntàn jọ́ka. His old man is shaking. He's riding over Kaba. He's kicking the butt of the Kaba. He's kicking the butt of the CBN only governor, the thief. The Baba that is shaking is really moving pieces here and there. Good of you, man. Good of you. But be careful because I'm watching you. I will call you out if you mess up. But I still have some confidence that you won't mess up. That is the same thing the MAGA people in America. You know the MAGA people in America, they always say that Joe Biden is sleepy. Joe Biden is sleepy. But Joe Biden has signed bills more than any president ever. As a matter of fact, not my word though, Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, said Joe Biden has signed bill, has performed better 6 times than all 3 Republican presidents in the past combined. And the guy is what? Sleepy. So the same thing you are saying about Jagaba now, that this guy is not strong. He's too old to rule Nigeria. He's shaky. But yet, he's riding over all the Kaba. He's shutting down everything that is eating Nigeria raw. And he's doing a good job without any cabinet. All this job he has done within these 16 days, all without a cabinet. Hello, don't worry, Mr. Obi. Hello. Apa máa ṣá. Mo máa jẹ sọ̀rọ̀ jù pé ò fẹ́ jẹ́ káwọn òbí jẹ́ tèmi bínú. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi ni. Lájọ ń ṣájọ bínú. Àwọn tèmi obedient o. Now, over to this story. This story is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. I want you to listen to this woman. Okay? This is what I always say. You want to turn Nigeria to Western world. That is a big task, oh. That is a very, very big task. Almost impossible. Because we know who we are. We are nothing but Africans. And Africans, we are raw. Èmi, ògbólógbò Africa. Kí ni Fẹlá sọ̀rọ̀? Fẹlá ní, I no be gentleman at all. I no be gentleman at all. I be African man, original. I no be gentleman at all. But listen to this woman. This woman don't think she's an African. I call this one, what do I call it? I call this one, one woman's food is another woman's son. One woman's food is another woman's son.
During the cookathon, members of my dog and I group wore their shirts to go and, support Hilda. Now imagine my surprise this evening, scrolling through Instagram, and then I see on a news blog that this same Hilda posted that she's eating a dog with Eniola, even sitting at a table where the delicacy The so-called delicacy being served is a dog meat. You eat our babies. You eat our babies. What you do to repay us, the dog lovers that supported you, because I know how many dogs, even my dog and I posted you. Personally, I posted you on my page, and I am a dog mom. So Hilda, what you're trying to tell me is that my son is a delicacy to you. That Arthur is food. You're trying to tell me that if you see my son, what you see is a delicacy. What you see is spice and pepper, and what you're going to put together to make him taste better.
Nigeria don't turn upside down. Her son is a author. Now, see, let me tell you one thing. Okay, I'm very glad that he did not name this son of hers Agumbiade because that would be terrible. I'm very glad that he did not name this son of hers Abubakar because that would be terrible. Those are all names that are related to Africa. I'm really happy that she did not name her son Chukwuemeka because that would be really terrible. Those are the names we cherish. Okay, Chukwuemeka, Abubakar, Agumbiade, Olatunde, Olabisi. Those are the names we cherish. Thank you, madam, for not naming it, all those names. Okay? It's good that you name your son Arthur. Àti kúkú sọ̀rọ̀ wa lóyìnbó pátápátá. Wo Báṣì, Hìdá Báṣì, tó bá wù ẹ́ kó fẹnu ẹ jẹ. Okay? We are Africans. Africans. One thing you need to understand first, before you start claiming all this nonsense from the European Western world, is that Africans' culture is different. One. Then two, the way of life is not as easy as that of the Europeans. Okay? While we struggle every day to find something to eat, while we skip here and there to all corners to be able to dig out some food to feed our families. Animal of all kinds happen to be what most Africans eat. Doesn't matter what kind of animal it is. Dog, cat, pig, goat, cow, whatever it is. Africans eat it simply because they are limited to a very small amount of meal on a daily basis. Okay? So you cannot be sitting down on your throne of over righteousness and be condemning someone because he's eating dog. Because to them, it's food. Yeah, it may be your son, it may be your baby, but to her, it's food. Don't condemn her for that. Okay? Leave her alone. Okay? The Calabas, the Ondos, all these are food to them. And let me remind you, because of the rate of poverty and hunger in Africa, you can't condemn anybody for eating any animal. Any animal, I don't care what it is. Any animal. You cannot condemn any human being for eating any animal. And as righteous as you are, you don't eat chicken. You don't eat chicken. Chicken is a pet for another person. Chicken is a pet for another person. Go to some farms on ranch in America. You will see that chicken is a pet for them. Trust me. You don't eat beef. Cow is a pet in some farms. Fish. You don't eat fish. Fish is a pet to some people. So, go and sit down with your righteousness, okay? If you want to be a Westerner, make sure you get your pali, go to abroad. If they accept you, be a citizen. Stay there. And, di dàmí láàmú gan. Jẹ́ kí n gbé kí ní ìlú ra. Kára mi balẹ̀. Àmì lẹ̀ ń gbóná. Kí ló ń ṣàwọn pípù yìí kẹ̀? Over righteousness irọ́ kan. Nǹkan tí mo láì gẹ̀ sí nìyẹn. Kí ni ìdá? Ṣàkàgbáyì.